Happy March 1st, everyone. I'm Melinda, NailFanatic. This is our March 1st, 2018 Love, Peace, and Happiness Daily Tarot reading. There is a full moon in Virgo at 11 degrees. And it actually goes full just before 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So that's pretty interesting. And the word of clarity that's sticking out for me right here is rejuvenated. Happy full moon, Liv. I see your comments. Happy full moon. Hello, Rick. Okay, so rejuvenated. Liv, it's really good to have you back online. Am I mistaken in my recollection that you were the one that brought up the retreat? Weren't you the one that made that first comment about, hey, we should have a retreat in Las Vegas, Melinda? I don't know. I could be wrong. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. But somewhere it feels like you were the one that brought it up. Okay. It was Liv. See, he says, yeah. And see, look, Lee remembers it was Liv, and Liv says, yes, it was. Well, Liv, thank you. It's going down. It's happening. I've already got some speakers lined up, so I hope you are doing your part so you can be here. I hope everybody is doing what they have to do at home. I'm sure you are, so you can be here because this is epic. And, I mean, you started something with this because I have gotten so many downloads saying some awesome things about this. I mean, what I keep hearing is this is as epic as Woodstock. However, this is epic as Woodstock with our purposes. So, yes, this is awesome. Let's keep on making things happen. And with this full moon day, we have the card rejuvenated, saying things are seeing a rejuvenation in our life. And so anything that doesn't feel rejuvenating to you, anything that you're not continuing to use, it's time to let things go so there's room for rejuvenation. It's making me see like when land is cleared so that the land can be prepared for new growth, for new things. And that's where we're at, okay? So, rejuvenated. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have rejuvenated on top. The bottom of the deck is believe. Look at that. So your beliefs that things were being made new in your life, the belief that things have been rejuvenated, the belief that you can have things come in a more fulfilling and satisfying way is the underlying core that brings in this rejuvenation. So we want to make sure we keep our thoughts aligned with that highest, lightest, and brightest vision for ourselves. And in doing that, we're going to behold and really keep that highest, lightest, and brightest vibration going energetically for ourselves, okay? Yes. Let's go ahead and get into our flashcard for the day. We have 4 decks of flashcards put together here to make one. I have 2 fall out to the floor. I'm sure you all see that. Okay. So we have, okay, this is interesting. This is really interesting, okay? What I didn't mention that I was just going to leave alone was that I guess this full moon, March 1st, is considered a worm moon because it's a time where the ground thaws and there are earthworms that surface all over the place. And so they've called this, Native Americans have called it the worm moon. And what do we have sticking its head out of this apple but a happy little worm? And the hand is making me think of things being put in our hand and this juicy, delicious red apple being placed in the hand. So I feel like it's time where you can really manifest in your hand some things that are coming full circle with this worm moon, which is today, okay? And that red apple looks so much to me like an Ace of Pentacles. An Ace of Pentacles, why? Because red, root chakra energy, earth energy, Pentacles energy, the things that you can taste, touch, and feel, the things of security, the things of finances, the things of earth. And the hand, we have our hand all in this. Liv says we're picking the apple at the very top of the tree. Absolutely. No low-hanging fruit here. Sherry pulled embrace and foundation. Look at that. Embrace and foundation are the words of clarity that Sherry pulled. And if you have your own custom words of clarity deck at home, you can participate in that way in our live streams. And even if you are able to catch this reading later, please use your own custom deck of words of clarity deck and pull some cards for us and put it in the comments, because we read them. I come back and I read them, and the other people that view it behind you are going to read them. And if you don't have one, you can get one. Go to my website and you can have one custom made for you as well. The bottom of the flashcard deck, what I'm getting here is the white snowflake, okay? The white snowflake speaking to that white light energy. And then the snowflake is making me think of Masaru Emoto's water experiment. Go look up on YouTube Masaru Emoto water experiment, and there is it's about 3-minute video. There's 2 of them. One is going to show 2 beakers with rice and water. Watch that one. That one's only about a minute. There's another one that's about 3 minutes, and it shows people in a sub-train station, like New York train station or something like that. And there's a blonde woman, and she walks up on a display with a lady who is narrating what's happening and what's being shown and explaining everything. And this reminds me of that. And what it's all about is the power of words over your life through the ability to influence the water by speaking to it. And your body is, did the lady say 90% water? But it's made and composed mostly of water. So when we speak to water, water in turn spreads the message through other water. And so it's very important, the words that we're using. The words that we were using, we're creating something in our life, is what I'm getting with this. We were creating a situation and a circumstance in our life with our use of words. And the pure intent that went in with that was working things in your life. Have you been counting your blessings? It looks like it to me. When I see this white snowflake down here, I feel like you've been counting your blessings. I feel like you've been reaching for the higher vibration thought. I feel like you've been more aware of the words coming out of your mouth and the thoughts floating through your mind. I feel like you've been doing the spiritual work to bring the transformation into your life. And that's why now, because you were willing to do all that work, you have the hand and that red juicy apple to grab, because this was you calling out for the opportunity to grab a hold of. And guess what? Now it's in your hand. Okay? Because of your underlying beliefs, you have rejuvenated a situation in your life. Okay? Let's see what is the spiritual message for us today. And I'm going to actually use my fairy dust cards for this spiritual situation today. Okay? Words of clarity from Wendy are preparation, success, energy, throat chakra, and flow. So immediately what I get is we've been preparing for the success at hand. Put energy into our throat chakra and let the words flow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Lee says she's been counting her blessings and following her yearly reading that she got from me. That's awesome. Love it, Lee. Okay, what is the fairy dust message for us today in regards to our spirituality? There it is. Okay, finally it flipped over. Oh, I like this message for us today. It says music. Fairies dance in the green hollow. Where the music plays, joy will follow. Music. Fairies dance in the green hollow. Where the music plays, joy will follow. The green hollow, making me think of heart chakra energy. Where the music plays, the joy will follow. So play the music that sings and motivates your heart. Play the music that moves your heart in a beautiful way. And what is it that's doing that for you today? How can you embrace the energy of music in your life? What is music? Music is channeled energy, producing sound and vibration. And so how can you embrace that more today? Today's a great day to, Liv said he was going to light a fire. I was thinking about doing a fire tonight too, because it's a full moon. So if anybody wants to come over to my place and do a bonfire tonight, let me know if you can bring some wood, because I got the fire pit, okay? But also the energy of dancing and music and playing and vibration and talking and singing, all of that stuff coming out today is a great day to do that. And anytime it's a full moon, it's a great day to do that. Put your energy in and release that energy through all of that stuff. Liv says he's going to put his videos of the fire on our Love, Peace, and Happiness tarot page, so that'll be dope. Thanks for sharing. But yes, it's a great night to dance. It's a great night to release all that pent-up energy through song, through dance, through art, through music, whatever that is for you. Do it, do it, do it, do it to it, and make it good, okay? Let's see what's going on with our financial flow today, and we'll use the Rider-Waite again. I'm hearing that we need 3 cards today. Okay, here we go. We got 2 out in the bottom of the deck. We have the Emperor and the Fool. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. This is really an awesome and powerful message regarding finances, people. It says that you are at this all-new, expansive place in regards to your financial flow. And with the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, you've been having communication. You've been getting the messages. You've been talking to different people, different projects you've been working on, different advertising you've been doing, different things you've been putting your energy into are all coming back with expansion and growth. And this is you with the Fool card here saying, I can go to any hood. I can go anywhere. I can make anything happen. Why? Because I trust in my divine connection, and I know that that always guides my steps. I know that my path is laid before me by my vibrational frequency that I am constantly emitting, and I know how I'm feeling. Therefore, I know what type of groundwork I'm laying, and the expansion is here. So, finances, what does that mean? Somebody's selling several paintings. Somebody is getting a bunch of, I get the energy of somebody who does like some kind of office work where with every sale you're getting your commission, or with every collection you do you get a bonus. Something like that's coming through for you. If you have clients, you're going to gain, you're going to be meeting new clients, gaining clients. Old clients are continuing, they're strong, and they're starting to expand their business with you. So this is somebody who has ongoing residual clients, but now all of a sudden they're adding to what they're doing with you. Finances are looking really good and expansive. The big advice with finances is to keep that positive, full energy going, where you know things are working out for you. You know you can trust your footing. You know you can trust where you've been, where you're going, and where you're at, most importantly. And you don't have to be concerned about the nuances and the details around. All you have to do is keep on following that spiritual guidance, following the signs, keeping your head up, keeping looking for how everything is working out for you, because it is. You know you don't have to pack a big old bag for what you're doing. You know that you have all the tools and skills you need, very self-contained, but what you will do is carry your passion with you. So finances, again, looking really, really, really good. For somebody, you're getting a check from an inheritance. Somebody actually passed in your life, and I see that you're getting a check for the life insurance and inheritance. You found out that you have an inheritance coming, especially if this was a grandfather that passed and left something, you got something coming in, and it's more than you even thought. The Eight of Wands is here saying that all the work that you've been doing is coming to its success. You're picking up momentum in your finances. So keep on. If you've been doing the expansive games where you say, okay, love source God, I've used up all this money in my account. Now, how full can you get it, and how fast can you fill it up? That's a message here too in these. Because that's totally the energy of trusting. I've used up the money in my account in this beautiful way, and I'm so grateful that I had it to use. Now, how full can you get it, that expansion, and how fast can you fill it up? Have you been playing that game? Because if you have, you're seeing various ways now in how the money can flow in. And have you been working on the belief that it's your birthright that you are happy, healthy, and wealthy? Have you been working on that vibration in your life? Because again, if you have, you're seeing that expansion come in. You're seeing the manifestation of that work happening for you. Okay. Cards want to slide all over. The flashcards are fun, but oh my God, they can be a challenge because they're all curved. They're made for the babies. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got going on as far as our couples. And again, with couples, we're going to look at the Mother Piece Round Tarot. I just like using it. What's the message for couples for today, Lesser Scott? Okay, this card here. We have the Two of Swords. Somebody has a decision to make in this partnership. You have a decision to make. What's the bottom of the deck? Talking and explaining more about this decision. We have the Seven of Swords. So for somebody, you have a decision to make about some information you've been keeping to yourself. This doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad secret, but it is something you haven't shared. In your partnership, in your couple, this is an established couple that is in a committed relationship. There's something, though, that's been on your mind that you haven't spoken. And now you're getting that divine urge to speak about it. Whether you've been keeping positive or negative information to yourself, I do get the feeling that it's time for you to make a decision. Okay, it's time for you to make a decision. And I do feel that it's time to make a decision because you really want to share whatever this is on your mind and whatever this is you've been feeling and thinking about. So for somebody, I feel like you've been reaching this conclusion and your intuition has been showing you that this, again, you've outgrown this relationship. See, what's happening right now, there's a big, I keep talking about separations in relationships because what's happened is so many people who are involved in long-term relationships, y'all have been together for so long. The energy was not the same when y'all got together. Your energy was not the same when you got together. Since you've gotten together, the energy on the planet and the energy within yourself that you embody has shifted so much. You've gone through so much transformation. That some of you are at this place where you're making a decision now of, is this relationship still a good fit for me? Is there, is this relationship a limitation to my growth? Or is this some place that I continue to expand from? Have I now expanded beyond the borders of this relationship? Is this relationship serving me? Now, for somebody else, there's a decision here that has to do with making a plan as far as somebody is trying to make a surprise. And you're looking at two different ways of how to do it. And I feel that whichever way you choose, it's going to come out just fine. It's just a matter of which way feels better for you. I also get the energy here of somebody's been looking for some solutions and into a situation in a relationship where like you and your partner have had some miscommunications. It's like when you say things, one or the two of you, you're just not really getting each other's meaning. When you speak, there's not a common understanding that was what was portrayed. It's taken in a different way than what it's been given. And so you're just like kind of taking a brief pause to reconnect with yourself and say, okay, how can I better communicate myself to my partner? I don't feel that you're trying to leave the relationship, but I do feel that you're trying to find a more complete way of communicating. Now, I also see a couple here who's been trying to tap into the divine mind more. You've been tapping into esoterics together. You may be taking some yoga classes together, meditation classes together, visualization classes, something like that. If that's the case, I feel that you're going to both be in this place where you are receiving some information, some downloads. And I feel like somebody feels, you or both your partner and you, feels that you've hit a bit of a plateau in your spiritual development. And so you're really like sitting still with yourself, looking for how you can expand that spiritual awareness more. How can I tap in more to the divine mind? And sitting still instead of taking action. Because in the past, it was easy to run and jump and try to make stuff happen and this and that and the other, and getting busy and staying busy, and I'm making this happen and I'm making that happen. And now you're like, hold on, let me just sit with this for a minute. And let me just see how my intuition is guiding me and how Love Source God energy is guiding me in this situation. So you're pausing to look for the divine perspective in the situation. Okay. I feel that some couple is been concerned with a person trying to come in and take from their home. Whether you feel that there's somebody in your neighborhood who is trying to take items from your yard or break into your house or something like that. I'm hearing that for you, keep some noise going inside the house when you are away from the house. You know, let it seem that somebody is home all the time. I am also hearing that if at all possible, those motion sensor lights are great for you. And there are even these little, I'm hearing there's even these little devices you could buy at the hardware store. They don't cost much at all. And it's like a noise alarm, and it's a motion sensor. So if you have concern that somebody's been coming into your yard and you're like, I don't have an alarm system out there or whatever, what you can do is go to the hardware store and pick up one of these little motion sensor alarm things. It's just, you put a battery in it. You can hide it somewhere around where you think they're entering. And as soon as they break that motion sensor, it's going to make a blaring sound. So you'll hear it even from inside the house, and it'll scare the shit out of them because they won't be expecting it, because it was never there before. So I don't know who is having that situation go on in their life, but that's one thing you can do to kind of deter that. I think once this person hears all that siren go off, it's going to scare them and deter them from coming back again. I don't feel that you're going to suffer any major loss, but I do feel that this is a matter of concern to you. I feel like you don't really want to stir the pot too much. You just don't want them coming into your property anymore. So that might help if you have the ability to do video cameras, spotlight, like motion detector lights. If not, go to a hardware store and find one of those little portable motion detector alarm things. They're very affordable. Okay, singles. That was really, really weird and specific. So okay, singles. What is the message for singles? Okay, we have the Sun of Discs. Some singles are receiving a offer to spend some time with somebody who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn sign person. They may be a little bit younger than you. They're probably 20s to 30s, or like anywhere up to 10 years younger than you. I feel like this person sees you as a prize and really actually will feel honored to spend time with you. I feel like this person is honest and loyal and upright, but I also feel like it's taken them a while to even put themselves out there like that to talk to you, because the way they see you, they feel like, you know, why on earth would they even say yes to me? And they're kind of like, oh, fuck it, I may as well ask. The worst they can say is no. So they finally got to that place. So I feel like somebody is going to be asking something for you. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. So if this person is coming to talk to you and ask you out, this person has had you on the mind for a long time. They went through some emotional loss, and through all of that, they were looking to find somewhere else where they had a connection, and then they see and they recognize the connection with you. I feel like this is a person that's coming, and I've talked before about somebody coming in through your workplace. I feel like this is a workplace connection, whether it's a client, a customer, a coworker, one of the executives, something like that. This has some sort of workplace connection for you. There's another message that I'm getting too, is that there's a single people out there watching this who, you know, you have been just basically cleaning yourself of the energy of all these other people, and at this point in time, your Knight of Discs energy is, I'm just going to focus on me, and I'm going to work on growing myself right now. And so you're very much in this energy of doing the inner work, working on yourself. You're not really looking to other people, neither to satisfy you emotionally or sexually or romantically or anything like that. You're actually more focused on yourself. So there's two very distinct messages that I'm getting there. I feel like for somebody who's single, you're thinking about a lover. You may be reminiscing about a lover from your past, somebody who likes to hunt and fish, somebody who's very outdoorsy. The person may or may not be an earth sign, but they are like, they can build a fire, they can pitch a tent, they go hunting, they go fishing. This person, you've really been thinking about them a lot, and part of the reason why you've been thinking about them a lot is because they've been thinking about you. And you guys are both in this place of remembering what was the value in the relationship. Now, I feel that the reason why you're looking at this is because this is part of the refining work going on inside of you in calling in the new whatever is coming in your romantic life. I don't feel that you and this partner that you're thinking of, if this is resonating to you, single person, I don't feel that this person that you're thinking of, this hunter, fisher, nature man or woman, is necessarily going to mean that you two specifically are coming back together. But I do feel like there's some characteristics and traits and skills and talents in your next romantic relationship that has a lot of similarities with this one that you're reminiscing about, and so there's a reason why it's on your mind. And I also feel for in regards to why is that particular ex-lover thinking about you, that there is some processing that they're going through over some things in the past as well. So, you know, once you connect on a love level with somebody, that connection doesn't really go away. You will always have some sort of spiritual connection to that person, and so that person is doing some processing as well. This is going to help them elevate as well. And so likewise, you are also in that energy of processing that to help you raise your vibration. Be ready to accept in whatever you have coming to you. But again, I still feel that for you, you're in a place where most of you single people, you're so focused on self-honoring, on self-growth, on self-awareness, on self-empowerment. And in that encompasses the beautifying and the care of your home and the investing in and building of your business or your career or your arts or your family, taking care of your children and beautifying your health and your home and all of that stuff, okay? Again, though, for some single out there, single person, like there is a Knight of Discs out there who has you on the brain quite a bit, and emotionally they're missing you. I feel like they're missing you, and you may be hearing from them very soon here. So let me go ahead and get into our free card reading for today. We have this sheet to write numbers on today, and then we have these numbers we wrote down yesterday. So let's write the numbers for today. Give me your 1 or 2-digit numbered guesses as to what number is inside of this folded sheet of paper, and I will put them down as I see them. 95, 13, 22, 24, 11, 15, and 18. Okay, those are all the numbers. We'll use these for tomorrow. Now let's get your names down. Put your name up if you want to win the free card reading. Put your name up in the comments right now. And if you're not live with us during the live stream, then you can still put your name up, but it only works during the live stream. So I have Sable. I have Kelsey. I have Liv. I have Lee. I have Joanne. I have Sherry. And I have Julie. Yay! 7 names are on the list, guys. I got our 7 names on the list, and let's go ahead and see what is inside here. Number 11. Yay! So number 11 is Sherry. Sherry, you got the win, my dear. Congratulations, Sherry. Yay! Sherry, are you there? Did you hear that? I know you've been having hearing problems lately as far as the phone. Oh my goodness. So I hope you can hear your reading today. Okay, Sherry won. Let's see, what is the journey of love? Oh no, we're starting the new deck today. Yes, we will not be using the journey of love every day as we have been. I'm excited to tear into a new deck, guys. You got it, Sherry. Girl, how are you going to hear this reading? What's the point of doing the reading for you and you can't hear it? Okay, so I just purchased this deck. I have only opened it once to look at it. I have not read through all of the cards. I've just kind of peeked at it a little bit. And we're going to get to know this deck together just like we did with the Journey of Love. I just found this online, so I don't know anything about these cards. I haven't seen them before. I haven't heard of them before. But when I opened it, it was interesting because I don't even understand why, but there's like 2 different types of cards in here. So we'll use one from each for the daily reading, okay? So what's the message for Sherry? Okay, Sherry, I got one. And then let's see from the other deck. Since they came in the box together, we'll use them together. What's the message for Sherry? This one. Okay. All right. So I got these for Sherry. Okay. This is Healing Sadness. It says, I now have a wealth of family and friends who make me feel like I belong. Okay? Can you see that, Sherry? Since I know you have volume issues on your phone. And then let me show Facebook. I didn't manage to get the screen in a place where I could show both at once. So I got to show here and then show there, okay? Now, the other card that I have for you to go with it is writing. My words are alive and full of power. Like a pond reflects the life around it, my writing is a reflection of my inner life. This is the journal of my soul. Okay, so we have these 2 cards together coming out for you, Sherry. And what I'm getting from this combination is an excellent thing for you to do right now is take note and journal about the different people that you value in your life and why you are grateful to have them in your life. I want you to journal and take note about anything. Okay. Oh, okay. So Sherry, I feel like for you, you're kind of questioning either the loyalty or the purpose of some of the relationships that you have going on. So what I'm hearing is write down the people who you interact with every month. If you interact with these people every month in your personal life, then what I would like for you to do is write it down. And then one person at a time. So write the list of all the people that are active in your life throughout a month's period. Every month you see these people, they're active in your life. So what I want you to do is write a list of these people down. Then what you're going to do is take each name one by one. And with each one of these people, I want you to journal and write and focus on first, what's the feeling that's evoked in you when you think of this person? Is it one of joy? Is it one of peace? Is it one of connection? Is it one of irritation? Is it one of anger? Is this somebody who's constantly complaining? What's the first word that comes to your mind about this person? And then write down what are the similarities? What is the connecting thing? What keeps you connected to this person? Once you've written down the first feeling you get about this person thinking on their name, you've written down the why are you connected to this person? What is the connecting energy between you and this person? Then I want you to write down all the reasons you're grateful to have them in your life. If you can't come up with a list of all the reasons you're grateful to have them in your life, what is that telling you? Okay, is that a expired relationship? I feel that it's time for you to do a filtering of the relationships and the energy that you are allowing in your life through the different friendships and relationships that you are entertaining. Okay, and journaling about this is going to help bring everything more into your conscious awareness. So with this being the full moon, today is a perfect day to do this type of work. When you're done and you've done the work and you see the messages of what you need to receive, then you can just burn it up and let it go, you know. But I feel like this is going to be really empowering for your life. If you can take your journaling and utilize that to help you see the connections and the value. Okay, that is awesome because you're right about people I've had questions about. So do this work and you will find some of the answers that you've been looking for. That is our free reading for today. I am going to be continuing with the monthly readings. I had a mistake happen with the Cancer video, so I'm going to get ready and try to re-upload that to YouTube. They are available on my Facebook. And I'm on the sign of Cancer. I started with the sign of Pisces since the sun is in Pisces. And then I'm now going to start reading again. Once I get that Cancer video uploaded to YouTube from my Facebook, I will then begin again with the readings with the sign of Leo will be the next up when I get back to doing them. Divine timing, all right, baby, because I heard that whole message. Perfect. I'm so glad you heard that message because it was totally for you, my dear. And I look forward to reading with you all again. Go ahead and make sure you get your tickets for the Love, Peace, and Happiness Retreat. There are a limited number of tickets available and space is limited. So get your tickets, get your plans to come out. And if you have the ability to stay a couple of days ahead or after, maybe you want to get your nails done or get a live reading with me. You won't be able to get your nails done during the retreat. A few of you will be able to get live readings with me during the retreat. But that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be fun. That's what it's going to be. And so you got to be there to have the opportunity. I look forward to meeting you face to face. We've seen each other's pictures and stuff like that. And I absolutely love you guys. So I invite you to go check out my website. Go look at all the info at LPHtarot.com. It is an excellent excuse to come to Vegas, Lee. Excellent excuse to come to Vegas. That's LPHtarot.com. If Lee comes to Vegas, y'all better come to Vegas. Lee would be coming all the way from the frickin' UK. So, mad props to Lee for even going there in the mind, because that's mind power, baby. And if you can go there in the mind, you can go there in the body. So, it'll be fun meeting you here in Vegas, Lee. Okay. LPHtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time.